Well, welcome to the after show of the Shrimp Tank. I'm one of your co-hosts, Ted Jenkins. I'm sitting here with my co-host, Chris Hanks, who's the executive director of Kennesaw State University. Tremendous stuff going on in the entrepreneurship school. We were very fortunate to have our guest on today, Tom DiGregorio, who is the owner and president of AquaGuard. 21-year company, done unbelievable, amazing things, was also the Metro Atlanta Chamber of Commerce Business Person of the Year last year, and so we had a great time on the show today. Recommend that you check out the follow-up on shrimptankpodcast.com. You can see the entire show, and the advice that Tom gave today will change your business. I took away some things today. I'm lucky to get to do this. I took away some great things today from Tom. So I just wanted to start off, and you said during the program today that people don't quit companies, they quit people, which I thought was really interesting. What advice would you give to an entrepreneur that's watching this about how to create the culture in a company so people don't want to quit?
Well, the first thing is to establish what that culture is going to be and make it known. So that it isn't just your little secret. And once you get to the point where you start bringing on middle management, you want to choose very carefully who those people are and meet on a regular basis so they understand and are embracing the culture and that they can pass that on to their people, because it really is it's a top-down philosophy, if you will, but it is of no value if the only guy at the top is the one doing it.
Yeah, no question about it.
Yeah, and I was really intrigued on how you described your company. So how would you describe your company?
Well, we are a phenomenal marketing and customer service company that happens to specialize in foundation repair and basement and crawl space waterproofing.
See, I find that fascinating, because what if other business owners started viewing their companies through that lens? How would their results change?
Well, we might have a little bit more competition. I mean, there's a lot of companies. There's a lot of companies in our industry, of course, and there are some very good ones, and there's some not so very good. But when it comes to promoting their company and the culture behind it, I think we have some distinct advantages over everybody in our industry.
With 21 years of owning a business, I know because I've had a business for a while, but not 21 years, you can count up the number of mistakes you make. But for a new entrepreneur watching this and trying to get advice, could you point to one or two mistakes that you said, boy, if I had to hit the reset button and it wasn't quite a painful learning lesson as it was, is there any advice you would give a new entrepreneur that they should watch out for?
Yeah, because people ultimately make or break a company, unless you're a prima donna superstar, that your business, your livelihood is based strictly on what you do. It's going to be based on what you get others to people to do. One of the things we talk a lot about is hire slow, fire fast.
Love that.
And so often we all make the mistake where we hold on to somebody because we need somebody in that position.
Yeah, you hire for sort of
and they cause so much damage, and then ultimately let them go after they've caused a lot of damage. And I would rather suffer through being short-handed than have to deal with the repercussions of somebody who shouldn't be on your team.
That's great advice.
So don't hold on to people longer than you should, and take your time when you hire. Make sure you get the right person. I mean, nobody has a crystal ball, but there are things you can do to ensure a better quality individual. And then, of course, once you get them in there, you've got to really train them. You've got to train them and constantly train, and then follow up and give them something I know you're big on, a set of KPIs, so you can know what they're doing.
Meaning key performance indicators.
Key performance indicators. Let them know what their expectations are and how they're going to be measured. So those two things right there are the big thing. And if they're not doing the job, I know every business says, I can't afford to let them go. Well, being the owner, it all falls on you. So if you have to get in and do it yourself, you're better off doing that than struggling along with somebody who shouldn't be there, who's causing you a lot of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. So your biggest aha moment as a business owner is what?
Wow. Biggest aha moment.
The significant thing you've learned through this 21-year journey in being Business Person of the Year?
Well, I think that aha moment really goes back a long, long time ago, and that's when I realized my success is going to be completely dependent upon the success of my people, which is why I pour everything I've got into them. I mean, in the first, few months or a year, it might be a great deal to do with what you're doing, but if you're going to grow and go to places that, you have set your sights on, and it's all about other people.
Now, Tom, for folks that are watching this in our post-show wrap-up here of the Shrimp Tank, how can they get in touch with your company, the great people that work there, if they got an issue in their basement?
Give us a call at 770-419-9111. We've got a great website. Visit it. Lots of great information on there, aquaguard.net.
Hire slow, fire fast. I like that one. If I had not made that mistake 10 times, right, like many business owners have, but this is the kind of advice that you learn on the Shrimp Tank and successful people like Tom DiGregorio if you want your business to do well in the future. So thanks for coming on the broadcast today.
My pleasure.
And
Thank you.
good luck to all you successful entrepreneurs out there.